What's happening, everyone? Hope you're having an amazing day. I'm really excited to take the next few minutes and just talk with you through a challenge that we've been giving all of our promoters over the last couple months. And I came to the realization a couple weeks back that I was not handing out single packs of ketones, or I was not empowering people to give away ketones, because we've really talked and we've trained very successfully over the last number of years on how to sell 5 or how to sell 10 packs of ketones and how to do trials, and how if you don't take money for your trials, you're putting no value in it. And I realized that one of the things I did early on and still do is I will give 1 pack to start. I'll give 1 pack to somebody that I'm meeting in an Uber, or to a friend that happens to be at my house and asks about ketones. Like, well, here, take this. I give them 1, but that's the taste, right? That's the taste to get them hooked. So they're coming back to me for more. And then after that, I'm selling them 5, or I'm selling them 10, or I'm getting them to my website. But what I'm not doing is demanding that they give me money right away. I'm letting them taste it first. So in this, I realized, like, wait, we can increase the speed of our business just by having more conversations. And successfully, last month, we helped a lot of people get 5 packs out, get 10 packs out, get 20 packs out to new people that have never drank ketones before. And we're seeing so many new customers and even promoters join as a result. So we're actually going to put out a little challenge as a team. I'm going to share about that in a minute. But the challenge, and there's going to be some fun around it, is for you over the next 2 weeks before Thanksgiving to get 20 of these packs into people's hands. 20 of these packs into people's hands. And before you say, well, I don't know if I can do that, first off, let me ask you, do you have a box of ketones somewhere? Maybe it's a flavor that you don't like. Maybe it's Wild Tiger, Maui Punch, Swiss Cacao. I don't care. Whoever you're giving it to, right? They're just know that it's ketones. They're just learning about it for the first time. They don't have anything to judge it by. But of course, put your best foot forward. Can you find 20 packs of ketones to commit, right? To commit to your business, to invest in your business? Because I'm telling you, if you do this, if you follow through, like, you're going to have so many new people to have a conversation with, so many people to follow up with, to invite to our Zooms, to connect to other people, to connect to stories. And yes, to offer trial packs to, or full boxes to, or on the advent of a sale, help follow up with them. So I've got a good friend of mine on here today, Lori Hart, who's masterful at getting ketones into people's hands, masterful at starting conversations, not just with people that she knows, but also with people that she has not yet met out in public. And Lori's going to walk you through 3 different areas, 3 different ways to take this challenge and get 20 packs of ketones into people's hands. So what's up, Lori? How's it going?
Hey guys, how are you? Oh my gosh, I love this challenge. Not only does it make you just feel so good to share ketones with other people, but it helps you to practice having a conversation, right? Our business is built on one conversation at a time. One conversation at a time. So let's talk about 3 ways that you can get ketones into people's hands by having conversations. So say, for me, my favorite part is giving ketones to strangers. I've met so many strangers, like out and about here and there. Not only does it help me build my belief in talking about what we're doing, but it also helps me to have a relationship, or to gain a relationship with somebody. I've met people at the beach. I've met people at restaurants. I've met people at the post office, the bank. I met a couple people at a hotel last weekend, and it's just super simple to get into a conversation with people and say, hey, have you tried ketones before? Look what I have here. I would love to gift you a pack, but you have to promise me that you're going to drink it, right? And they're like, what's that? And this is what I always say to people. You know what? Let me have your phone number, put it in my phone, and I'm going to share with you a 4-minute video on exactly what this is and exactly how to drink it. And they are like so excited. I had the valet guy at the hotel last weekend pull my car up for me, and he was like, man, I love your car. And I was like, oh, thank you. I said, you know what? I earned this car by sharing ketones. First thing he said to me was, well, what's a ketone? So I happen to have one in my bag, and now I'm in a conversation with Kevin. I met a lady at the hotel last week, and I'm just going to give you off of my head. She was helping me get some ice in my cup. She said, well, what's this for? I said, I'm going to be shaking up some ketones. She said, well, what is that? So I have Deborah from the hotel drinking ketones, and now we're in a conversation. I have 2 ladies from my bank that I recently went in the other day with 2 packs in my hand. And I said, ladies, look what I have for you. And they said, what is that? I said, these are ketones. And they were both super excited when they found out what they were and how they worked. So strangers is my specialty. I love it. I can always find a way to compliment somebody or just start a conversation. So when you're out and about, remember that, okay? So we've got people that are already in your phone that you already know, or people that are in your life, right? Um, it's super simple to, first of all, just call them up and say, hey, have I told you about those ketones I'm drinking? You guys, it's all about a conversation. It's just being brave enough to have it. And you know what we have in our hands, and you know that people need it, right? So again, just go through your phone. Hey, have I told you about those ketones I'm drinking? Most people don't know what ketones are. So you can phrase that phrase in any way. What do you know about ketones? What do you know about ketosis? Hey, have I told you about those things that I'm drinking? Anything there, it's just a conversation starter. Okay. So you can give away ketones that way. Third way is we can put up a post. Now, when I talk about putting up a post, there's a few things I want to say about this, okay? Because you're posting out on social media to a bunch of people that may know you or may not know you, right? So when you put this post out, you can say something like, hey, I've got 5 extra packs of this magic fuel that I've been drinking. Who has never tried them? Raise your hand. I'd like to gift them to you, right? Now, the key is this. If you've already had a conversation with the person, or you already know you have 5 packs to give, not a whole bunch, right? Be selective of who you give them to. Don't just give them to somebody because they raised their hand. If you know deep down inside that person's not going to buy them from you, or maybe they've tried them, they're just looking for a way to get a free pack, have the conversation with them and let them know that you can offer them a trial pack of 5, or now maybe they can buy some. The challenge is to give them away, but just don't give them away to people that you've already given ketones to, that have bought a trial pack, or somebody that you know is not going to buy them, right? We want to be selective. You have 5 packs. And I love this challenge because we can all do it. And those are just 3 ways to do it. I'm sure you can come up with many more. So, Nick, I'm going to kick it back to you for the fun part.
I love it. All right. So here's the challenge. The challenge to you is over the next 2 weeks between now and Thanksgiving, I want you to get 20 packs out into people's hands. What we're going to do is create a chat. You're going to see in the pulse or the text above this video, you're going to see a link. That link will link you to our fun chat. Now, there's some specific rules about this chat. It's not a support chat. It's not a ask questions about ketones or about shipping or whatever chat. It is strictly a challenge chat to talk about the challenge of getting ketones into people's hands. Here's how you're going to participate. Anytime that you give a pack out, I want you to take a picture of you and the person with the pack of ketones. And this actually is on purpose. Why? Because it forces you to have a little bit of fun, to be lighthearted, right? Not be super serious. Hey, I need a picture of this. Wait, why? Oh, we've been challenged to give out 20 of these, and you're one of my 20. Here, let's snap one. Selfie. Then they're like, oh, they feel like they're part of something. They feel community. They're like, well, what is this thing all about? Oh, I have so many friends around the country that do this. You could do it too, right? And you could even, if you're doing a post on Facebook and you're sending them out, you could take a picture with it, or you could challenge them. Hey, when you get this pack in the mail, the only way I'm going to send it to you is if you take a picture of it and send it back to me. Now, what can you do with all these pictures? Number one, you're going to drop them in the chat. And by doing so, it is going to enter you into a drawing. We're going to be doing drawings every 3 to 4 days for fun stuff, like some different ketone technology, some shaker bottles, some cash prizes, different things. It'll be lots of fun. Trust me, you're going to want to get as many entries as possible. Every picture, you don't have to just do 20, but every picture that you take and you put in there gives you an entry into the drawing. And that will start to amass over time. So the more that you take, the more that you do, the more you're in for the win. Now, I want you to keep track, right? And I want you to even create your own collage. And at the end, we'll have you drop those in, and you'll get an extra bonus for keeping track, and you'll get into a grand prize drawing. So that's the fun around taking the picture. Remember, that's an excuse. It gives you a reason. It also creates curiosity. And guess what? Those are great little tiles for your story. Just delivered another one. Who's next? I mean, just think of all the fun that you can have with this. And imagine the power of this. Like, this isn't just a November activity, right? This is going to be a December activity. This is going to be a January activity. You might be watching this video right now in the future saying, well, it's not Thanksgiving. Well, it doesn't have to be. This is at any time of the year, any time of your business. This literally is how we start conversations quickly. Think about it like this. You can use social media, and I love it. I love to create attraction, create a community, grow that network of people that know you, that like you, and trust you. And at the same time, you can also control the speed of your business by the speed of the conversations that you're having, right? You don't have to wait for somebody to comment on your post to bring ketones to people. You don't have to wait for somebody to come to your house, right, to try it. You actually can bring the ketones to the people, right? So let's have some fun with this. Participate. This is an optional challenge, so it's up to you whether you're going to click on that link and join the chat, right? It's up to you whether you're going to go intentionally get more ketones out. It's up to you whether you're going to take those pictures and drop them in and have some fun. But I know this, life is way more fun. This business and life is way more fun when you participate and you play full out, right? You play full out and you have a little bit of fun. You get out of your comfort zone. And I'm telling you, this is how we grow our community and grow it with speed. So, Lori, thanks for being on. Thanks for sharing with us today, and appreciate all of you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now. Woohoo!